and we're going to go to our next writing strategy. We're going to go back to 7th grade. Scroll back down to writing strategies, and then we're going to go to J2, which will be Tuesday's skill that we're working on. Okay, so a cultural anthropologist is outlining a talk on the Masa people of Africa. Read the piece of information in each row, then select the section where it best fits. So, and basically an anthropologist is somebody that studies like different walks of life, basically. So, the Masi live in Kenya and Tanzania along the Great Rift Valley. Milk, meat, and blood from cattle are traditional Masa foods. So this deals with location. It's giving you places of cities or places of cities, and then this one is talking about food. So we got that one right. So a student council member is creating a poster for a school dance. Read the piece of information in each row, then select the section where it best fits. So we have when and where, and then theme. And we know that in literature, theme often means what is the overall message, but sometimes when people throw parties, it could be like a theme of a movie, theme of something that's just resonating in their life right now. So we have our annual spring dance will take place in Morristown Middle School Gymnasium on Friday, June 4th at 7 p.m. Wear white and receive a free glow necklace at the glow in the dark dance. So we know that this one is when and where. It tells us where it's going to be, the Morristown Middle School Gymnasium. And then it says when, Friday, June 4th at 7 p.m. And this tells us the theme. Let's see if we got it right. Perfect. So we are at a 36 SMART score already. So this is where it gets a little bit trickier. Now we have 3 sections that we have to select. A sports journalist is writing a story about a recent track and field meet. Read the piece of information in each row, then select the section where it best fits. So we have introduction, best individual performers, and then final score. This one might be a little tricky. The Lakeside Trojans finished with 155 points, with Bloomington's Hornets trailing closely behind with 159 points. The Interscholastic League held its annual track and field district meet last Thursday in Lakeside despite some light afternoon rain. Lakeside senior Desmond Carter was the meet's top point scorer, easily outpacing competition in all 4 of his individual events. So, this one starts with final scores. And the key words that lets us know this is a final score is finished, trailing closely behind. Those are the key words that lets me know this is the final score. Introduction. We know that this is an introduction because it tells us what's going on and who's hosting the event when it happened. And then this one, the biggest key thing that tells us that this is about an individual performance because they give us specifically who. All right, we're at a 50 SMART score. Let's keep on. So, a veterinarian is writing a guide for new dog owners. Read the piece of information in each row, then select the section where it best fits. So, reinforcement through praise or treats is an effective way to reward your dog for good behavior. Your dog's first physical exam will identify diseases that may not be visible to the naked eye. Your dog will need a collar, identification tags, a leash, food and water bowls, high quality food, and toys. So, this one, we're not going to go from 1, 2, 3. We're going to kind of do it out of order because that's how my mind is working right now. So, your dog's first physical exam will identify diseases that may not be visible to the naked eye. We know that this is healthcare, and the key words that help us is physical exam and diseases. So, reinforcement through praise or treats in an effective way to reward your dog for good behavior. We know that this is training, keywords, enforcement, reward, good behavior. And then lastly, supplies. We have collar, identification tags, leash, food, water bowls, and toys. Okay, we're at a 60. A journalist is writing a long-form magazine about Tokyo. Read the piece of information in each row, then select the section where it fits best. So we have location, climate, and history. Edo, originally a small fishing village, was named Tokyo during the Meiji Restoration. Tokyo, the capital city of Japan, lies on the west coast of Honshu, the largest of Japan's 4 main islands. Summers in Tokyo are hot and humid, though winters are relatively mild. So we know that this one, the first one, deals with history, and the key word that most helps me identify that is history is originally and then renamed. The second one deals with location. It tells us it's the capital city, lies within the west coast, and is the largest of 4 main islands. And then again, the only other option we have is climate, keywords hot, humid, summers, winters. And then last but not least, we have an astronomer is writing notes for a presentation about a topographical map of Mercury's surface. Read the piece of information in each row, then select the section where it best fits. So we have development, geographic features, and future activities. The map shows both volcanic vents and cooled lava formations on Mercury's surface. The map was created for thousands of images taken by NASA's Messenger spacecraft, a probe that circled the planet for 4 years. The Beepo-Colombo mission, scheduled for arrival at Mercury in late 2025, will build on Messenger's findings by further exploring the planet's composition and history. All right, so this one is a little tricky. We're going to work this one out of order again. So I think this one is future activities. They give us late 2025 is the keyword, and scheduled. I'm going to take a guess and say that this one is development. We have created and probed, circled the planet for 4 years. And then map, development. No, I'm sorry, geographical features. It lets us know where it is, and let's see where we are at. Perfect. So we have a 76 SMART score. So we're going to stop here. Well, I'm going to stop here. You guys need to continue to get to an 80 SMART score on this skill.